I just say it.
Welcome to Danu on Fire right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. Today we're checking out Kamimaki. That's where we are. And with me I have someone who is sensational at any time of the day. He's black and edgy. There you go. We have Suresh from... I can hear you up to here. Hello. That's the person who runs his place, annoying. Toshan.
Tushan, no.
Yeah, just giving us the place.
From,
and then-
from nightclubs to Japanese restaurants, I need to have a chat with you.
Yeah, he's going sober. Welcome to the show. Suresh, thanks for being here.
Pleasure, man.
So from the last time I met up with you to now, you have grown your bush. The front. And
You need to be specific.
yes, that is true. And also the fact that you toured Dubai.
Yes.
And how was that? How was the whole stigmata in Dubai?
Well, we got to represent the country, not just for one, but two global festivals.
Was there anybody else or just you all from Sri Lanka?
No, it was just us, only us from Sri Lanka. There are about 20 bands from around the world, all over the UAE.
Who cares about them? You just tell me yours.
But some of
Ah,
them
sorry, yeah.
iconic bands, man.
I'm not talking to them.
That's true.
Well, that's true.
But good for people to know. No, they'll think this is just like a Sri Lankan tour.
sorry.
Like so many bands just go to Dubai and play shows and they just
that
come
is true.
back,
Okay,
right?
so this is a global level thing.
Yeah.
And how many other countries were there?
There are about 20 countries.
Wow.
No, 20 bands. Sorry. 20
From
countries.
20
No, wait.
countries.
Not 20 countries, there were 20 bands. My bad. The bands from all over the UAE, from Hungary, from Greece, and two mega bands from UK. A band called Evil, which is one of the older thrash metal bands, and a band from the US, which is a classic death metal band called Malevolent Creation.
What do you mean by trash metal band?
Not trash, thrash.
Thrash metal band. What do you mean by they just they hammer each other? Or?
No. So it's a subgenre of heavy metal, but it's a little bit more heavier. It fuses, it's an amalgamation of different styles. So it's speed metal, and it also fuses what you call, what was the new wave of British heavy metal in the 80s. So it's a
Right.
combined sound.
Of the both. Amazing. So you guys were approached, and that's remarkable. And you all were taken there. And how was the experience?
Favorite tour so far, man. I mean, the Melbourne Arts Festival in Aussie, we played about 8-9 countries, and and we played Dubai before, so it's always been memorable. Every tour has its own aesthetics and it has its own memories and the chaos and carnage. But this one in particular was exceptional and mind-blowing. Not just because it's the first time a Lankan band has been invited to be a part of 2 world tours, consequently, but also I think the entire experience over there, the Sri Lankans that turned up, their hospitality, also the way the multinationals over there. I mean, you go to Dubai up and down, you know that. Am I not supposed to tell that to
No,
people?
I don't go up and down. I just went
Just
twice
down.
last year.
Just down.
Just went last year in the hope of finding, settlement at the Burj Khalifa.
Did
Nothing has come. my
Did a sheikh
Nothing.
take a liking to you?
Not even a shake has happened.
Not even a milkshake?
Nothing. No shake has happened, yeah. Not even a camel has looked at me thus far.
Also, you know our sweet boy, the drummer. You remember
from
Martele, from Stigmata. He was on fire. He was iconic. He was the youngest drummer there to play all the bands. And you know he's very introverted, but on stage he's so animated.
Yeah.
A camel chased him in the desert.
Wow.
True story.
He can really turn the hums on. Amazing. That's brilliant. So now, what did the other performers say about Sri Lanka and our musicians from here?
So they were completely taken
Did they
up.
even know that we have bands like you?
Some didn't, obviously. Some did because we've been around for a while.
Yeah.
But for a lot of them, it was like a revelation. For them, they came and spoke to us. After, I mean, our social media pages grew by like 300%.
That's amazing.
Both Insta and FB. And they bought our merch, they bought our CDs.
By the way, I've never got your merch, just letting you know.
Noted, duly noted. We'll have to customize it for you though. I don't mean that in a bad way, I just mean you're a tall, big, strapping dude. You need a big t-shirt.
Why? Only thin, small, crony ones come to watch your concert?
No. But then if we get you like, there are different sizes around the world. Now, if I get you like, shall we say, a double XL, it might.
In the US, we'll be fine.
Yes. But
Cater to the right audience.
the Sri Lankan one might
No,
look like
hat.
a tank top.
It's a hat. Yes, for sure it is. It's an Aurudu outfit for me. Now I wanted to ask you, these two tours happened back to back, or it was all in the
Same tour in the time span of a week. So we were there for like 1.5 weeks.
amazing?
And it was fun.
Brilliant.
Did you go to the Aquaventure water park?
No,
You must do
you
that.
all performed there.
No. The world's tallest rides, largest rides,
Yeah.
most dangerous rides. You must go. You will piss yourself.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I didn't. Yeah. Anyway, let's.
Did you go to the desert though? Safari?
I went long years ago, and I tried to get on a camel.
How did the camel take it? Did the camel know?
Yeah, they were going to put 2 people, but they put only me for this one. But the takeoff, when it sort of gets up, you feel like you're about to die.
Yeah, so we couldn't do that. But there's a wonderful set of people called.
Even the camel that was chasing him.
No way. He was fortunate to get out of the way. He was just filming it was a wild camel to be fair.
Sorry.
So the Ceylon Off-Roaders, UAE, are an amazing group of Sri Lankans who do this off-road thing in the desert unofficially, right? And we got to...
Now we see some people deported from Dubai.
No. So we got to go there in the night.
Oh God, this all sounds bad.
And to go on all the dunes.
Yeah.
And then there's this amazing tree right in the heart of the desert where Sri Lankans 15-20 years ago had built a tree house there. And that is like a marker for Lankans who do the off-roading thing. They have barbecues there, they go and have a drink or two
Anything
there.
illegal, don't tell me.
No, nothing illegal, right? And it was just wonderful, man, because we were there in the night, we were going on top of all these dunes, and then just to be having drinks there and chilling with these people, I mean, they made it very memorable. You know, 12:01 in the morning, in winter time also, the desert was cold.
And you know, I must tell you, both of us have experienced Dubai in a total different way. Me during the day, and you mostly during the night. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get into a break. We'll see you right after.
Just say it.
Welcome back to the show. So Suresh went through a complete during the time of COVID.
You missed a word.
Yeah, transformation, but you were always a smart kid in school. And I think people see you performing in genres that is in the whole rock field, wearing black. Everyone tends to categorize people. And you sort of broke that perception with, until they speak to you, they just don't know what you are on stage and what you are in real are like two different people.
That's true. So I've always been pretty eloquent and well read. I'm not very smart, I just work very hard.
And you worked really hard in this when the whole world was just dry.
Yeah, I mean, there was no choice.
Yeah.
I found myself renting a relatively small space, and I had a lot of rescues with me. And this was also cut off from civilization,
It was not even here in Colombo.
way in Malabar,
Right.
somewhere inside where there weren't even like petty-cutter around to
Right.
get basic essentials and stuff. So I was also able to survive thanks to a couple of generous and gracious friends who were able to send supplies and all at one point. But after a while, because no one knew what this was, you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything.
And everything was exaggerated in the sense people just didn't know. So
That's true.
yeah,
That's true.
It was like, don't touch me.
And you're far removed, like from everything, any contact.
Yeah.
And didn't help that the neighbors were freaked out and they didn't like me. They're like, who is this strange-looking guy listening to strange music and he has so many pets? He must be a devil worshipper.
And that's how COVID came to our country.
That's how COVID came to our country,
This
right?
is Corona.
This is Corona. But you know, I realized that there was nothing to really do much.
Yeah.
I'm not a very materialistic person, but I hoard books. I have a lot of books.
Right.
So I decided to like read a lot, and I decided to work out at home, watching YouTube videos and stuff, because there was nothing else to do. There was no alcohol to drink. Not for a lack of trying,
Yeah.
you know.
It just didn't come.
It just didn't come.
Yeah. And this also sort of encouraged you to get back to books and sort of finish all the qualification that you were trying to finish.
Yeah, because I had withdrawal really badly, and I was going through an extremely bad patch where a lot of things happened at the same time. I lost my mom, I lost my job at the time. It didn't work out with the partner at the time. I lost a lot of pets. All of this happened at the same time, and it's funny when you look at it now, but the earlier place that I had rented, they were very, very cultural, let's say. They were very cultural, let's say, and they felt that all this stuff that was happening was like appala and like bad vibes, and they wanted me to move out. So
So they thought that was Apollo for you.
it would like obviously it would I would be inviting this upon them.
Right, okay.
You know, the mom passing away and the partner leaving and losing the job and all these things, right? So all these things happened together, and then I was really contemplating ending it all. I've had
Ending it all means?
yeah, killing myself. I mean, I've dealt with mental health issues on and off in my life, but this time it was
Very.
I knew it was a bit more serious because I planned it in a way where people would be informed who would take care of the pets, and I planned how the band would find out about it, and there was meticulous strategy behind it, which was scary. So I would have gone through it,
If there was no.
and then COVID happened, and then I thought, like Friedrich Nietzsche, where he says if you stare long enough into the abyss stares back at you. I found myself like literally hugging and embracing the abyss. I had sunk so low, man, that I was literally making out with the abyss at that point. And the only place I had to go from there was back up. And that's what I did. I need to really thank my band. I need to thank the pets. And also, I discovered Stoic philosophy at that time. And I think reading the writings of guys like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca and Epictetus and Socrates and Plato and Aristotle and all these guys, it really helped me sort of find a little bit more courage during that time.
Those words that you said are still rendering, but I just also want to tell you that being in a low place in life is not an easy thing, and I'm so happy you came out of it.
Thanks, man. So am I.
And I think this world has seen the better and the best version of you. So
Thank
you're touring this year again, and
Touring, work is good, business is good.
I think it's after you met me again in your life.
That's a possibility, yes.
That's it. I think that's all that was lacking in your life.
Also, you should tell them earlier off camera what you said about my lips. People should know the truth.
I also want to ask you this.
Ignored completely.
Tell me about everything that you finished. That in terms of studies in the last 4 years.
Oh, right, yeah. So I decided to pick up my higher education because I'm a university dropout, famously. Went to Calgary University and finished 1.5 years and decided to drop out for no reason other than me being a complete idiot and not being able to balance my life. So during this time I thought, okay, I need to mentally fortify myself. I need to physically also do that, and I need to emotionally do that. And the only way I'm going to do that is if I set goals and tasks and I work towards it. So I started with an MBA, and then that became a double master's where I finished an MSc. Then I had done a few stages of CIM and I decided to continue it, and I finished 7 stages of that. Then I had to do a top up because I never finished my bachelor's at Calgary. So I did a top up all in 4 or 5 years, and now I'm reading for my doctorate in business psychology.
Talk about coming out of a hole. You need to come out like that. All right, we're going to come back with more in terms of stigmata and there are some names that are stuck in Sri Lankan mindsets. Like, for example, gypsies, stigmata, like TNL. These are like certain brand names that have been so a part of our lives, and they were one of the first to come out or do something interesting. So these words have really stayed in our heads. We're going to come back and speak about what stigmata is up to, and there have been 2 very consistent faces, that is you and
Tenny, that have been there from the start. Yes.
And others have always been inspired, and
It's been a revolved window. Yes.
We'll come back and speak more about what's for stigmata, and if you're a big fan, please do follow and try to lose some weight, otherwise you ain't going to get the merch. And I also told him that he has good lips, and then he went on to say, shall we kiss? And that was scary.
Just say it.
Welcome back to the show. It's our final segment, and we're speaking to Suresh. And if you don't know, there's a band called Stigmata. Yeah, he's like the front runner of it. Now, apart from this, we have spoken from his good times to bad times, and now, what?
He asked whether I can turn this side a bit.
Well, is that your better side?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
All my sides are the same, and it's just bowling. Now, I wanted to ask you, in terms of, you now run your own agency.
It's not an agency. Oh. It's a consultation firm.
Wow, that sounds so fancy.
It's a bit fancy.
Okay.
Because it's not an ad agency and it's not a digital or marketing firm either.
Right.
So what we do is we specialize in market research, comprehensive market research. Let's say you have a brand or a business and you're starting off. So what we will do is we'll study the industry. We'll do the market research, both qualitative, quantitative. Then we'll do a strategic business audit. And then based on what the strategic audit reveals, we will do a plan, a full-on marketing plan or strategy, either digital or whatever else you need. And we'll do that for a year or 2. And then I assign and put together a team that will specialize and handle Danu.
That sounds really nice. Yeah.
It's filling all the gaps that the agencies have been doing over here,
That's amazing. Wow. So you all have multiple clients now, and you all work. Is it only on a personal level, or is it for corporate levels?
Corporate. So we mostly overseas. I would say that the ratio is like 60-40 overseas clients, and then we do some work for some local clients as well. and it's going good. So we're tapping into some new brands that we're very excited. We're going to be working with Golf Fort Walks,
Okay.
where this is the central forerunner for inbound like luxury tourism, one-on-one tourism, and very excited because that's a very interesting case study, right? How he has built the brand, because the brand is built around his personality, though it's called GFW, right? And a couple of other clients as well, different industries. So we work with different brands, different conglomerates. It's challenging, it's fun, and there's a good team.
Have you read all the books that you have at home?
I don't know whether I'll get to even. But you know, when you collect books, you just end up collecting books.
That is true. I've also collected a nice range of books because I wanted to look intellectual. And it really does add to it. The ambience.
Do you have a nice library space, you know?
Not so much. Just wanted a few in certain places.
Like in your man cave.
Yeah. But just like near the TV room.
Is your man cave and your naughty cave both one and the same, or are they
No,
two
man, the
separate?
naughty cave has been so non-functional that man cave and
The dungeon is literally a dungeon.
yeah, my single life is continuing. Now, in terms of Stigmata, are you all going to be touring? Do you all audition for new people? Do you need somebody to play the
What is that? Clapping?
no that thing?
No. But if there is, we'll
I only want to do the tours. That's it.
only the tours, nothing
Yeah,
else.
nothing.
None of the hard work.
Just give me like something easy I can do. That triangle.
Like a
thing.
triangle?
Yeah.
Well, we will keep you in mind.
Thanks.
You'll be quite an imposing figure on stage just
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah. So we have plans. Definitely, we're going to tour this year. It's our 25-year anniversary, Silver
okay.
Jubilee.
Okay.
So all buggers we are now.
I know.
And so working on the 5th album, working on new merch, working on
Oh, the merch that doesn't fit me. Yeah.
this time it will, okay? It will. And touch wood. Good that this is the wood we get to touch. I just wanted to see your face doing that. 6 or 7 countries we should do this year. So
That's
that will be
amazing.
super fun.
And Dubai, they wanted you back?
Yes. So the idea is that since we've started recording the 5th album, we're hoping to get it mixed and mastered overseas. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but it'll probably be done in the States. So once that is done and we drop the album, then the tours would make more sense because
You'll have something to perform.
something
the
to
new ones.
promote and yeah.
Amazing. All right. On the note, we need to wrap things up. I'm super excited to see Stigmata go from strength to strength. When we had your band on Date with Danu, I think there were a lot of people who have even like moved out of the country who wrote about, oh my God, I used to see them perform. That shows how old you are. Like, it's so nice to have them back, and it's brilliant. It's something that really creates that, you know, it brings back good memories, and it's brilliant. I'm so proud that you have created a brand that will stay on for good. All the way best. Take care of your multiple animals and your cats and other things that you have at home.
Thank you. You
Yeah.
too, man.
Yeah, thanks. On that note, we need to wrap things up. Thank you to Toshan and to the whole team here at
Coming back.
Kamimaki.